Hello, we have a French Cup final match here between PSG and Saint Etienne. It's also part of my Winning Club series where I follow a chosen army team through the matches until they lose a match there. So I lost a bit of track here with PSG as they nominated a team quite a while back, once when they had the French football going during the regular season, but they were one of the countries that decided to end their season early, meaning PSG got to win the title for another year. And they had been playing a couple of friendly matches before this French Cup final game there, but only within the last week or two. So I'll go through those matches. They had a 9-0 victory against Le Havre, a second division side. So if they happened to win it, they would have pinched the series from PSG, as any matches that they play can't friendlies, cup competitions or league games. But they won it easily as expected, you would say. So they had Icardi on the score sheet. He managed to get a couple of goals. Had Neymar, Mbappe, Neymar again, and then it was Gugia, Babia, Mourinho and Sabia on the score sheet. They also managed to get a 4-0 victory against Celtic. Celtic, another one of those sides from Scotland, because they decided to end their season early and they could get to start the next season up again next week, I believe, actually. So something else to look forward to. Celtic winning the Scottish League. They would have done so had they decided to finish it off. So they had Mbappe scoring in the first minute, Neymar, Huia and Sabia on the score sheet. So pretty comfortable victories, and that sets PSG up against Saint Etienne. If they win or draw here, preview their next game against Lyon on the 1st of August. And if Saint Etienne gets the victory, I'll preview their next game against Troyes. For Saint Etienne, they had a 4-1 friendly win against Wimeray Villarreal, or Valise, and they also had a 4-1 victory against Nice and a 4-0 victory against Sporting Charleroi. So a couple of sides I don't really know much about, but a very impressive 4-1 victory against Nice is something though. So in this French Cup competition, they started off in the round of 64, both sides did. So I'll go through the different opponents that they played. So the round of 64, Saint Etienne got a 3-0 victory against Bastille Bordeaux, a third division side. For PSG, they started off with a 6-0 victory against ESA Lennis Montpellier from the sixth tier. In the round of 32, a 3-2 victory against Paris FC, second division side for Saint Etienne. For PSG, 1-0 victory against Lorient, a second division side. So just scraping through on that one. Come the round of 16, a 1-0 victory against Monaco from the French League, first tier for Saint Etienne, and a 2-0 victory for PSG against Pau on the third tier. Quarter-final stage, Saint Etienne got to play Saint Etienne, a fourth division side, so very well done to them for making it that far on the competition. Unfortunately, just missing out on a historic semi-final game. For PSG, they destroyed Dijon 6-1 from the first tier. In the semi-finals, 2-1 victory against Reims. For Saint Etienne, for PSG, 5-1 thumping against Lyon from the first tier, so they really put on the gas, threw everything at it against better quality opposition. Pretty strange, but that's just PSG's nature really. They can destroy any French side on any given day, as they are a major powerhouse in that league. In terms of the history of the competition, PSG has managed to win it 12 times, runners-up 5 times. In the past 5 years, they have made it to the final every single time as well too, 4 times winning it, and they did come runners-up last season after a penalty shootout loss against Reims. For Saint Etienne, they have managed to win this competition 6 times, runners-up 3 times. Last time they had made it to the final was all the way back in 1982, and 1977 was the last time that they won it. So historical stuff, just making it to this stage. Odds for this game heavily favour PSG at $1.10, $9.50 for the draw, 19 bucks for Saint Etienne. Head-to-head record since 2006 has seen PSG with 22 wins, 5 wins for Saint Etienne, and been 8 draws. PSG winning the last 4 games against the side, 16 wins and 4 draws in the past 20 games, just to express their dominance. So everything heavily points in terms of PSG, but of course, love to see an upset here. Come on, Saint Etienne. Hopefully they can make at least a game out of it, as it deserves to be. Like, first proper competitive match for France in a number of months there, despite the situation being quite positive, because they had 5,000 people attend a PSG friendly match there, so if only they didn't cancel their season to begin with, then they could have joined the likes of the Premier League, Spanish La Liga, and Serie A, and especially for some of those Champions League contenders like Monaco and the relegation spots there, sort of big controversy of whether or not they should be going through or being relegated or not. Not exactly sure what's the final outcome of that decision is, with Amiens being relegated, if they're going to have a 22 team season for next season, or whether or not that they're just unfortunate and go down. So if anyone knows about that, feel free to let me know. But for this particular game here, for the final, I'm going to go for a big 4-1 victory for PSG. Feel free to let me know what you think. Can Saint Etienne pull off a big surprise? Is it going to be a close game? Is it going to be just a thumping win for PSG? Feel free to let me know that and anything else you want to talk about. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe.